What's up, everybody? It's Dexter and Miranda.
Hi.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Between the Spreadsheets. We got a new series for you today. It's called 10 Mistakes Made in Business. These are mistakes that were either made, things that we shouldn't have did, things that we could have did better. We just want to make sure that we share that with you. Before we even get into the first mistake today, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. The first one that we want to tell you guys about today is like really simple. Who should you go in business with, right? That could be a person, that could also be a company. But if you definitely decide to work with somebody, you can make some mistakes in either who you work with or what kind of company you go to.
So for me, I would say the mistake that I made was network marketing. I say that only because there's nothing wrong with network marketing. It presents great opportunities. I would fall in love with the product, but the mistake that I made was not understanding the business model. And for me, knowing my type of personality, when it comes to network marketing, you have to talk to many people. And then those people have to talk to many people. And I don't really have that type of personality to be out here talking to many people. I've probably tried maybe 4 network marketing companies. And like I said, I fell in love with the product. Even to this day, I still use a lot of the product.
How long do you think you was trying to do the network marketing thing?
In total? Well, after I had stopped doing network marketing, I had went back probably 6 years. I spent in total with different companies. I finally found success with this business model, which is a partnership with you. And we get most of our clients from word of mouth at this time. So for me, that's perfect for me. So it's not a whole bunch of running out here telling everybody, hey, I got this great accounting and bookkeeping and payroll and tax. Like, those days are done. But it works for me.
Any business, right? Even any career, there's absolutely nothing wrong. It's ways that you can be successful no matter what you do. You just have to identify, does it actually fit for you? What's your strength? What's your personality? Now, I'm gonna talk about just going into business with the wrong person. When you get into business with someone, you guys have to really complement each other. It has to be very, very clear from the beginning what you both bring to the business, what your responsibilities are. But you really have to learn, like, what is it like to work with this person? And a lot of times you make the decision to kind of jump in before you actually learn, hey, what is it gonna be like to work for this person, work with this person? What are they gonna bring to the business? What's my responsibilities gonna be? Another thing, how are we gonna handle things when they change, right? When you first start a business, it's one way. As you go along, things change. Who's responsible to make those decisions? How do you make decisions? One mistake that I made, and I think a lot of people make this mistake, and I'll just talk about our business for a second. We have an accounting, payroll, and tax business, and we also do business registration. So we work with numbers, right? We're the quote-unquote numbers people. We're not in operations. But I went into business with someone where their responsibility was 100% working with the customer, providing them a specific service that I didn't provide. So I was the numbers guy. And a lot of times people think that that can work, and it can work. The mistake that you make is that you don't think about up front, how do those two things come together? The numbers guy, his job looks completely different than the guy that has to do the work every single day. So it's very, very difficult for that person has to be out there every single day selling a service, doing hair, cutting people's hair, to feel equal to the person that sits behind the desk and can be perceived to do less. You're gonna feel like you do all the work, but you guys are splitting it 50-50. Sometimes that doesn't work. You both have to understand exactly what you bring, what's the value, and even more importantly than that, you have to understand exactly what that operations service person is doing. You have to be a part of the business. So if they're a plumber, you don't have to know how to do plumbing, but you have to know about plumbing, right? There's some knowledge gap that you have to maintain, because I'll give you an example. That plumber can go out and take 20 hours to do a toilet. I'll record the numbers and never know that that's not right. So even though I'm not fixing the toilet, I have to be able to bridge that gap of knowledge for us to really be in business together. And that's something that I didn't do. So Randy talked about, the kind of business that didn't work for her. I talked about, a specific, person or, who to actually do business with. So really, really think about that. Having an idea is great. A lot of times it does work best if you do it by yourself. But you'll realize in business, you can never do everything by yourself. You're gonna work with somebody at some point. But really think about it up front. If you're gonna work with somebody, are they the right person? Do you understand what they're gonna bring to the business? How are you gonna bridge those knowledge gaps? They have to know a little bit about what the accounting guy's doing, or they're gonna think you're taking all the money. You should do that first. Anyway, that was our first video, who to go in business with, or what type of business that you should go into. Think about what works for you. Really, really think about what we've been through. Use that example. If you're gonna go into a partnership with somebody, think about some of these things we just talked about that didn't work. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out our next video where we'll give you mistake number 2. Until next time, check you later.
Bye.